chance to test the behavior of the materials and so forth. So with chemical engineering, you can be so many careers, starting from process design engineering, research engineering, and other avenues. Currently they're using in the financial spaces, and we can work for big accounting firms, PwC, Deloitte, and other two, KPMG and so forth, because especially if you have acquired a whole lot of experience, and you can utilize that to actually give guidance to various sectors, and in terms of business development, in terms of decision making and so forth. So that is why I also opted to do postgraduate diploma in business management, because with this degree you can be able to be invited into executive meetings, where you can be able to help in decision making, in terms of where giving forecast and the direction, in terms of where the business can be expanded, the financial monetary terms and so forth, and forecasting the future in general and so forth. So I urge you guys to actually be on a rollout, to actually come and join us on the space, on the chemical engineering space. People will tell you it's difficult, you can't pass, you can't do that, you can't do that. But just follow your dreams. The only thing that you need is a minimum requirements from your matric. You need to a minimum of 70% for your mathematics, 70% for your physical science, 70% for your English first additional languages, and just a beautiful pass with an APS of 35 plus, so that at least bursaries can actually recognize you. You can be accepted into the engineering program, but if you don't have sponsorships, it becomes difficult, because the socio-economic problems also try to abide you, because engineering is very costly on itself. We're talking about textbooks that are very expensive. I had one textbook that was ranging from 2,000 rand, only one textbook that time. And if you don't have a secure scholarship, then it's easy for you to drop out. So I urge you guys to actually work very hard if you really want to join us on the engineering space, so that at least you attract top range bursaries that will sponsor you for accommodation, tuition, books, and pocket money also, and all of those kind of things, so that you don't feel the pressure when you are in the universities, the pressure of your friend is wearing this, your friend is wearing that. You know that at least I have a pocket money, I can buy for myself this and that and so forth. So other careers that are related to engineering, we have different kinds of engineering. We have chemical engineering, we have metallurgical engineering, we have civil engineering, aeronautical engineering, mechatronics engineering, mechanical engineering, and quantity surveying is part of us, because it falls within the belt and engineering department, or and so forth. So in terms of institutions where you can actually that are offering these courses, we have a whole lot. It depends what kind of engineers you want to be. So if you want to be in a consulting space, pure engineer, you need to tackle traditional universities such as University of Cape Town, University of Johannesburg, and Wits, and University of Stellenbosch, and all of those things. But if you want to be more technically inclined, you can actually target Tshwane University of Technology, VUT, which is Vaal University of Technology. We love you guys also, because and when you are in an organization, we all need each other, all of us. It's not about someone who comes from VET is better than who. No, there are certain things that people that comes from the VET rely on people that comes from University of Technical, especially in terms of technologies and so forth. So you really need to know what kind of engineers do you want to do. And there's also this thing of EXA registration, Engineering Council registration. It's quite a tedious process, because you really need to understand the process. After you get your national diploma, you need to decide whether you want to stay there to work as an engineering technician, and what are the steps with EXA to actually eventually get registered to be a professional engineering technician. There are two things here. There's professional engineering candidates and professional engineering technologists or technicians. So in order to get the professional title, it's a whole lot of work, because you need your certificate from your varsity. You need to archive all your portfolios through your work experience, all the projects. You need to write reports. We have what we call TER reports that you need to write. You need to attend interviews. You really need to attend interviews with EXA. So EXA board members, they are the ones that can actually make a final decision to say that we are making you a professional. You don't just wake up because you just graduated and you feel like, I've been working for this, then therefore I redeem myself as a professional. No, there's certain steps. It can even take you 6 to 7 years, 8 years to actually get the professional registration title. And most of us, we're still struggling to get to that point, this and that. But as soon as you start submitting your TER reports, you get feedback constantly. And one thing that I will urge you guys to get is, you need to get mentors. You cannot ride on your own on a career. You need at least 3 mentors that will give you guidance to saying, please do this, please do that, because in the end, before you can get registered, they are the ones that should sign your reports before they can be submitted to EXAM. So it's very important to get mentors. A mentor is someone that you have worked with maybe for 3 or 4 years, that have seen you working, that have seen your work, that have seen your deliverables, and that can help you to improve on certain things that you have been doing wrong, or things that feel, or someone who can show you better avenues in terms, based on your skills and capabilities that you have. So it's very important to get mentors around. A mentor is someone, can be your line supervisor or whatever, but ensure that your mentor have so many accolades above you. You cannot be mentored by someone who you are on the same level with. You need someone who at least have a PhD, or someone who have been in industry for a very long time, someone who have traveled internationally, who have a better perception about the industry than any other person. And the best way to secure a mentor is attitude, guys. You need to be in good grounds when you get into workspaces. Have a good attitude toward people, have a good attitude towards the work that you have been given. And the more you interact with your seniors, the better they are to mentor you, because there are people that still don't have mentors up to this date because of the attitude, because they don't want to be shown how things should be done and so forth. So you really need to have a very good, lower yourself at some point to listen to what they're saying, because they have walked the road before you. So you really need to learn from them, engage with them, attend conferences with them, and all of those kind of things. So this video was mostly about the engineering and the belt space professionals. How do they conduct themselves, socials, and all of those things. So if you are really in high school, you really want to venture into engineering, please don't hesitate to put your comments on this YouTube channel. And more of the topics that I still have to sit down to bisect some of the topics individually, because I've been talking about a lot of things into one video for now, but I will try to bisect them into single topics so that each and every one of my audience can get a whole lot of outlined information on a certain topic and so forth. Thank you. Enjoy.